people just never learn, do they? Now, lately, ever since Sunday, I've been receiving about 30 calls a day from a, quote, bank in Columbus, Ohio, claiming that I owe them a debt that I don't owe. They keep asking for some woman who I don't even know. A woman, not a man. Now, I'm a man. Now, see, I'm obviously not a woman, but they keep asking for a woman who I don't even know, saying that I owe this debt, and it's a so-called bank in Columbus, Ohio, that issues credit cards for like various stores like Victoria's Secret and that type of stuff. But anyway, now the thing is, there's another debt collector in Columbus, Ohio, that I don't even think was related to this, and I got rid of them like last year, but because I kept calling them back. But this time, this one doesn't learn. They don't learn, because I even sent them a letter. I sent them a letter on Tuesday, which I know they've gotten by now, because it's Friday now. So I'm sure they've received it by now. And it uses very strong language in telling them not to call me again, but they ignored the letter. So I'm gonna call them. That is, if I can get my plug the phone back in. There. Now see, this is not a cordless, by the way, but I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them with their 1-800 number. I went on the internet and looked for their 1-800 customer service number. So they're about to get some very nasty phone calls. And I've been doing this all week, by the way, but they still don't learn. So here it comes. 1-800-675. Thank you for calling the Consumer Relations Department. Please remain on the line. Now, see, this may take a few minutes because it always does. When they answer, man, do I tell them. Here it comes, here it comes. It's ringing, it's ringing. That showed them, didn't it? I've been doing this all week because they won't leave me alone. I'm going to do it again. This time, though, I have one of these souvenir beaks from the Ride the Ducks thing. Because I was on the Ride the Ducks thing a couple of years ago. Because I had some relatives who were from out of town who visited, and they wanted to go on the Ride the Ducks. So this is like a souvenir duck call. And that's what I used last year. But these people, this bank that keeps calling me, they never learn. So I'm calling them again. And by the way, I'm replacing the landline with a cell phone. So, because... Thank you for calling the Consumer Relations Department. Because the government, they're much better at going after cell phone people than landline people. It's ringing. They keep calling me with harassing phone calls, so this is the only thing that gets through to them, and I don't think even this is getting through to them because they have thick skulls. They have some really thick skulls there. But hey, and they're probably going to call pretty soon anyway because they've been calling all week. But see, I'm getting a cell phone. What I'm going to do is get a cell phone because they're a lot less susceptible to garbage like this. And the laws actually take calls to cell phones more seriously than they take calls to landlines because it costs money to use a cell phone. So they take it very, very seriously when they're wasting the consumer's money. So that's how. So these are the thickest. This so-called bank that's calling me. They have the thickest skull of any debt collector that's ever tried calling me. You know that? They have the thickest damn skull of any of them. And see, because they just don't learn. The usual remedies just don't work with them. See, I used to be able to stop this stuff with, the souvenir beak from the Ride the Ducks thing and that type of stuff. But this, they don't learn. I even sent them a letter, which I assume they've received by now. But I guess they don't know how to read because they still keep calling me. I mean, I sent them a strongly worded letter. Wow, I'm a regular Harry Reid, huh? I sent them a strongly worded letter to tell them to stop calling me, and that they didn't stop. So anyway, so that's how you have to deal with them. So I've got several phone numbers from them listed here. So once the cell phone comes, I'm not gonna worry about. See, I still need the same line though for internet, but it's just I'm not going to use this line for phone anymore because it's useless. This landline is totally useless now. Now the Cincinnati Bell could put a stop to it if they wanted to, but they don't. See, they don't. I mean, they have the power to put a stop to this, but they won't. I've gone around in circles with them for since I was in 6th grade when I used to get the phone calls from people at school. I've gone in circles with them for 25 years now, and you know exactly what phone calls I'm talking about here. The phone calls I used to get from people at school, and you don't even want to know about those, but you know the problem I'm talking about here, and I don't even want to go into detail about those because the phone company wouldn't do anything about those, and that was 25 years ago, and you can only imagine what it's like now. If they were that bad 25 years ago, just think what they're like now. But see, this is how sometimes you have to play hardball with people, So that's why I starting to crack down. But so yeah, I'm going to have a. Now cell phones aren't that expensive. But this is what you have to do now. I mean, you're just going to have to just stop using the landline for phone and just get a cell phone instead. So that's today's episode.